Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. Knowledge is endless, as well as growth is a process of experience, content, and the strength of character. Now, our Teenz Time archives will be learning more about this topic. And right next will be our Young Leaders spot, followed by our Global Opportunities, Academics Today, and English Sense. Hello and welcome to the Teenz Global Show. I am Ijoma TGF and I'm going to be your unique host for today. Remember to follow us on our social media handles at Teenz Global, at Ijoma TGF. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Alright, so it's time for us to find out more about what reading is. Over now to Teenz Time.
Reading is a complex cognitive process of decoding symbols in order to construct or derive meaning. It is a means of language acquisition, of communication, and of sharing information and ideas. Statistics by World Bank states that the literacy rate of young people between ages 15 to 24 in Nigeria is about 71%. Many young people think of reading as a skill that is taught once and for all in the first few years of school. However, a few teenagers have various views about reading.
Reading means that we learn or study or know something and we can practice it.
Reading is the act of learning so that you can impact more understanding.
Reading is acquiring knowledge about what you know or what you want to know.
Reading can be said to be the collection of information from different sources like books, newspapers, and journals.
Reading is the act to learn and understand something so that for future use.
The benefits of reading are unlimited because it provides information, and information leads to knowledge, which leads to power. It has also been observed that great leaders are readers. Today in our society, a major concern is a lack of reading habits among young people. Do teenagers read to pass, or do they read to know?
That will be reading to know, because you read to know to understand your environment. Once you do, you can get a grasp of everything. You know what's going on and you don't go around with the flow. You know what's going on, so you know what you need to do to stay alive and to stay well.
I think reading to know is more better than reading to pass, because if we read to pass, when we pass, we forget all about everything we read. While we are supposed to know and keep the knowledge stuck in our head for future purposes.
Reading to pass is important, but reading to know is very valuable and needed. Yes, read to pass is a good one, but read to know, it means that we can understand more things and get more points on our environment and how things go well.
They read to pass because some of them think that is the easiest way.
I think they should read to know than reading to pass, because reading to pass is just immediately you finish reading, you kind of forget what you do, and then reading to know is like when you know it sticks to your head and stuff staying in your head.
Research shows that as you read, the depth and breadth of your knowledge expands. Your innovative ability increases, and reading is an essential part of everyday life.
I read to know, to understand what I've been taught.
I read to know because it is essential for me to read to know more about my environment.
I read to know because reading to know is more better and it helps you in future. While reading to pass is just when you know it's just need to get your grades and that's all.
I do not read to pass, I read to know. When you read to know, it helps you more at least to have clues of what you don't have an idea of. My advice to teenagers is that we should always read to know and learn more things than reading to pass.
My advice to teenagers is they should read to know, because if they know, they'll acquire knowledge and they'll keep it in themselves, and in future they might find out that knowledge is required by them.
I'd advise them to focus more on their education, to read to know, because when you know, it will be easy for you to pass. It's not always about the grades, it's what you know, what you have in your mind. The grades is just a reflection of what is inside, so study more and play less.
So my name is Sharon Ahimbi.
My name is Amy Benjamin.
My name is King David.
My name is Fatima Muralaki.
My name is Valerie Vishnu and you're watching
Teenz Global Show. And you're watching Teenz Global Show. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Don't touch that dial.
I'm watching you. Subscribe.
Don't touch the dial.
Thank you.
Alright, so subscribe to our Telegram channel and our YouTube channel at Teenz Global. Do you read to pass or you read to know? That's an interesting question. Well, for me, I do both. Next will be our Young Leader spot, so stay tuned.
Reading helps us build our cognitive thinking. When one reads, one's cognitive thinking tends to develop innately. You can't say, I became thinking well without reading your books or all that. And then our speaking skills and communication skills tends to improve while we read. Our phonetic skills tend to improve while we read. And then we know how to research more while we read more or read fast. So reading is encouraged among youths, among children, among toddlers, among parents and all that. That when you read, you think well. When you read, you research effectively. When you read, you write well. And when you read, the phonetic begins to improve more and more in society.
Okay, reading is a way of knowing things that you don't know before. Reading out things, just like said, reading. We try to get knowledge of what you don't know about before, to get into what someone has put down or penned down, and then getting insights of what you need to know about it.
Not all youths have reading today because most people tend to just skim what they look at. They don't read in-depthly. They just skim and then pass it through to the other generation, and then that skills are already cultural in society, and then it makes us know to have effective youths that know how to read, knows how to spell and communicate well in society.
Reading will expose you to things you don't know about before. It will help create impact in your life and then tell you about how other persons has viewed things and some ways they have handled their situations. Then in that way now, you might get insight on how to handle your own situation. So reading is a whole lot of things. It will help you know about the history of the past and then some other things that you need to know about it.
When one reads, or when our youths read, we become competitive in society, in that we can go out there and talk with confidence, in that we have read this thoroughly and then we know what to talk about in society. And also, when one reads, one develops his cognitive thinking, in that he can think deeply and then assimilate what he has read expressly.
Most youths don't have reading culture today because the technology has made things easier. They are now exposed to using their phones, then listening to all these reading apps, and then they don't cultivate this spirit of dedicating their time to reading. Some other things is because they don't think that education or reading is something that they have to put their interest in, because they can find easier way making money online and then invest in some other things. And I think that education is something to be set aside. One of the benefits of reading is that it will help you pen down your own solutions to problems. Just as I say now, so many things are happening in the world, so it will help you craft out solutions to the problems. And then reading, if you are able to apply the knowledge you get in reading, it will help lead you to places, expose you to opportunities and some other things.
Okay, I read a lot. I read articles a lot. I read in the morning, in the afternoon, like every day. I love new ideas. I love seeing facts. I love reading animes and all that. Read sales material. Ake Alabi, Joseph Don. I love reading sales books a lot.
Yeah, I do read often. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is, after praying, I read, especially my professional books. Then during the day, I still read. Then at midnight, I still have time to read. So just the time there.
My advice to some is that they can't go far in life without reading. They won't know what they ought to know without reading. So reading helps us a lot. And then we have our smartphone, the internet. You don't need to go to a library to read. Just look at your phone, go to Google, download files and read about them. Read articles that can help you grow and help you boost your idea. Because new ideas are better from reading.
You should wake up to embrace their reading culture. It's very, very important. So that we put heads together to solve the problem of the society. Because some of these problems can be actually solved by us if we are able to read and understand the way to solve, to bring solutions to problems.
The Teenz Global Show is a program for teenagers and young adults that's focused on contemporary issues such as life skills development, leadership, entrepreneurship, academics, career, business, personal and professional growth. We feature young leaders and their impact. We talk about voters' rights and responsibility. We also provide education, resource content, as well as informing you about global opportunities. And talking about global opportunities, let's find out our top global opportunities for this week. This is Global Opportunities. Today on Global Opportunities, we're bringing you lots of opportunities from all around the world, and we're starting with the International Women's Forum Leadership Foundation's Fellows Program for 2021/2022 for women leaders worldwide. The application deadline is June 1st, 2021, and the link is on the screen. Right next is the African Leadership Group Early Graduate Program 2021, and this is for young African graduates. So you should take advantage of this and apply for this opportunity. The application deadline is May 21st, 2021. Another exciting opportunity is the Facebook Community Accelerator Program 2021 for community leaders. And guess what? We have 50,000 USD in funding that's available for you to get. Now, the application deadline for this Community Accelerator Program is May 31st, 2021. Another opportunity we have is the University of Pretoria MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program 2021, and this is for a fully funded master's study in South Africa. So if you are an African, a Nigerian, put in your application. The application deadline is October 31st, 2021. And finally on our list for today is the United Nations Alliance of Civilization / BMW Group Intercultural Innovation Award 2021, and the prize up for grabs is $200,000 US. The application deadline for this opportunity is May 27th, 2021. Start applying now, and this is the much we can take on Global. And don't forget, you can reach out to us for guides or more details on these global opportunities. Remember to follow us on all social media handles at Teenz Global for participation, sponsorships, and advert placement. Reach out to us with the details on your screen. This is the much we have on global opportunities. Hello and welcome to the Teenz Global Show.
It's exciting, educating, informative, entertaining. It's the Teenz Global Show.
Every citizen is supposed to understand the aspect of constitution so that you're able to know when your rights are being trampled upon.
Nigerian practice of written constitution known as the Unit Constitution was written in 1999.
With a global focus on young people's development, showcasing Teenz Time series, Young Leaders Spot, English Sense, Academics Today, Voters Box, and Global Opportunities.
Education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world.
Most people are not informed. Through this program, information is...
Entrepreneur is someone who takes up challenge of owning a business in order to make profit.
They know they have this key, they have built themselves to be an entrepreneur.
It's a must-watch for schools, homes, communities, companies, organizations, and all stakeholders. Follow us on social media at Teenz Global.
This is the much we will take for today. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles at Teenz Global. Go to our YouTube channel, comment, like, subscribe to our videos. Now remember to also go to our pages, not just to follow us, but also to get more tips on how to apply for these opportunities. We also want to feature your school, your impact, your works, your events. So reach out to us for participation, for advert placement, and for sponsorship. I am still Ijoma TGF. See you same time, same station next time. Bye for now.